Hi ladies, try again. It's Penny. To show you what I've been doing this week. I have made a couple of videos showing a bit of the process, and one I made a complete rubbish of it, so you most probably won't be seeing number 2. So this will be number 2, the finished or almost finished products. I've been working, as I said in the first video, with Sculpey's original modelling clay. Now this is the porous kind. It's just the plain clay because I wanted to make some items that I could put oil in, and with this being a natural clay and porous, it'll do that. I wouldn't put the drops on the front excuse me, because it might discolour the clay. I'd always put it just on the back in case it discoloured, because I think it would. It's not worth trying that. So I started off with simple little ones. I did leaves and that, and some of the leaves I used a mould. You put your clay in, you can just press it out. I think it's a cake mould, this one. Oh, excuse me, let me just have a drink. I've got a frog in my throat. And then I do like this mould here. It wants properly cleaning out now. And I've used the moon. Now the big moon face though, for some reason it comes out bitty. There's something happened in that mould and it comes out a bit bitty, but these are fine, and that's what I've used here. For shapes I've used like some metal cutters. I think I've gone all over this in the first one, so I won't go too much detail. After using the big leaf things and that, I found out it's much better for me anyway to do my own size and my own creation of leaves. So that's what I've done here. She's been in the oven a couple of times because she did have a hole, but then I didn't like the way she was hanging, so I made another little bead, put her on top, and while the clay was hard I had to use some of this liquid clay, and then she got that. So that can hang up in a window or anywhere you like, and you want a bit as nice smellies. This is the moon lady, and I cut out some I made some stars, a couple of hearts, which I think I used a tiny cutter on that, and I found this moon charm and a little diamante in her head. Now the first mistake I made when I did this lady is I put it in the oven with that diamante in, and of course it's not a real diamond, so it discolours and it's rubbish. But the gold is alright. You can put this gold, I've left it somewhere out so that you could see what I meant. Where's it gone? I'll put it. It'll come to me in a minute, won't it? It'll walk to me. So I'm here. Oh God. You know, like the flakes of gold paper that you can get, just a pot of. I put it. No, not sensible enough to put it back where it belongs, am I? It was here, I seen it a minute ago, 2 ago. Oh, Penny. Anyway, that's life. I'll keep looking around while I'm talking, I might see it. So, I just added a little gold pearl, a little gold bead to that one. Because that's what I've had to do, is because I've put all the holes that way, and unless I make a bead to make it go this way, they don't hang properly, do they? So I've put a piece of made a metal ring on that one. It's a similar idea. I've put a little bit of gold on her flowers that I've made her, and I did do a stand at the back with another hole in, and I didn't like it, so I did a little heart and I've stuck that on instead. So the berries and that are just tiny little balls of clay rolled up with your fingers and the flowers more or less the same, little balls just pressed out slightly. I hope you can see, to make the flower. When they come out of the moulds, they're all slightly, maybe a little crack or something like that. So the best way to do it is just smooth them with your fingers or with a ball tool. And these are the type of tools I use. I even use a crocheting hook. They're great for making the holes in. Tiny little ball, you know, embossing like tools. I like this one as well because it's that pointy part's very handy for making in the middle of the berries, and that for just pressing down sometimes, so I like that tool as well. This is a roller one which looks very nice, and it does make nice patterns, but it flattens it as well with it being a roller, so I'm not overly struck on that one. So these owls were made just with a stamp, just a normal stamp. I stamped in the middle of the clay, which is very soft to use, very soft. If you've got trouble with your hands or anything, this is the best type of clay to play with, I think. And it looked very plain around the edges, so I added a few of my homemade leaves and a twig and what have you. So, I mean, some of these you could even wear as necklaces if you wanted, and put your favourite perfume in them. I haven't got long enough leather strips at the moment, so I'll have to get some more, but they look very nice, I think. This one with the love on it is more or less the same thing. I think I used this you know, to emboss the back, and then I just stamped love on it, and I did the same thing with a heart as well. See, that's a nice size to wear around your neck if you wanted. It'd look nice on a long on a much longer leather. Very rustic, hippie, which is all in. This one did a little bit different. It's still in the process of being made up. I embossed it with, I think it was just a stamp which had leaf background, but it looked too plain, so I just made extra leaves and a flower just to make it 3D, just to make it stand out a bit more. So I'm not sure what this one's going to end up, but at the moment I've just stuck some dangles on the bottom, so I'm still playing with that one. Here's another little round owl this time. And I made a few of these just shapes with a little stamp in the middle, and I'm trying to look for the thin ones to put on the back where the hole doesn't work because I've got the leaf on the top, if you know what I mean. So that's what I've been playing with, ladies, and I do enjoy it. There's another mistake. That's a moon face, but I must have been messing around near her nose, so she's got very big nostrils, that one now, so I don't like her very much, but never mind. She could still put oil or perfume on her and put her in a little basket near the potpourri or whatever, and I'm sure that would work. So, but you're always going to have a few pieces that come out that you don't like. I was just messing with shapes and that here, so I'm not sure where that piece is going. So that's it, ladies. I'm going to try and remember to upload these now, and so hopefully you'll see them, but I will be back. I've been playing with my normal Pimo, and I'm making cards as well, so I'll come back to you. Thank you very much for watching, ladies. Please leave a comment. I'll just give you a closer up. I've just looked in the camera and it's, let's see if I left that up. Whoops. I'm not sure if you can see that properly. No, you can't, can you, with that dangling around. I think you saw it better the way it was, didn't you? That one's nice. I think that one's my favourite though. This one. I like that one. So that's it, ladies, for now. I'll go downstairs now and be good and upload these. Bye for now, ladies.